My name is Dr. Ben Jolin, and one of the projects I'm working on is a project involving radio transmitters in copperheads. One of the main reasons we're doing this project is we're interested in where these snakes and their venomous snakes are hibernating. Not only to develop the trail system that's in the Stimler Cave Nature Preserve, but also copperheads are extremely broad geographically ranging. They use all sorts of different places to hibernate. Some have been reported to hibernate in caves, some in root systems of trees, so they really don't know exactly what type of habitat these snakes are using to hibernate in. So that's one of the main points of the study, but this really provides a wonderful opportunity for students to stand out and develop a research project. We go out in appropriate habitat, which is these old growth oak hickory forests here in the Midwest, and we look for copperheads, and they're extraordinarily difficult to find because they blend in really well. Then you kind of have to do some things that level the playing field. So one of those things that we do is we put radio transmitters in the snakes. It gives off a frequency and we can follow it. And the way you do that is you have a radio receiver. Dial your receiver into that one particular frequency and you get a signal for that one radio transmitter that's in one particular snake. Then you go out with an antenna. It allows you to pinpoint where the snake is. Once you find the actual snake, you want to learn as much about why it chose that particular place to be. So we take environmental data, we take the air temperature, the substrate temperature, the humidity, any notes that we can possibly take about why that snake chose to be there at that particular time is what we're looking for. And then of course one of the big pieces of information that we collect is the GPS coordinates of where the snake actually is. And that allows us to develop these nice little maps and allows us to analyze the movement. Then we go and we study their behavior and pretty much anything we can about their ecology and day-to-day life. That's one of the main points of the study, but at McKendree, it's also a very strong teaching institution, and a lot of people learn best by doing. And this research project presents a wonderful opportunity for students to get involved, and it gives them a research experience. And that's really one of the culminating parts of this experience is they do it from the start. They collect all the data, they're out in the field, they see the data they're collecting, they enter the data, and then once it's entered, then they analyze the data. And that is a huge benefit, and employers and med schools look for this type of experience, and this is what that project affords students, is an opportunity to actually get out into the field and really do science.